interested?
Yeah, this is my first time going to the Paralympics. I was too young for the last one, so...
Too young? Wow.
Yeah, because Equestrian for us has an age limit of 16 for qualifiers, and I turned 16 in 08, so...
You can go.
Yeah. I was just that tiny bit too young.
Too talented, too young.
So yeah, it's been quite a good spin. Coming
It's
into it.
amazing. So you do both the official dressage and sort of Sydney City Open, and also try and do the nationals. Will you be back in time for that?
I will, but I don't have a horse.
That's actually by the time you get it back.
Yeah.
You've been quarantined working.
Yeah, well, she's actually going back to her own Tory after this, so
right.
she'll be Tory's competition horse after this. So I've been very lucky to have the ride on her for the last 12-15 months, which will be exciting. But
So what are you going to do about another horse?
well, I'm looking for one, basically.
That's fantastic.
So
Anyone that knows that they have a horse available, Julian,
go for it. Yeah, I've got a young horse that I'm hoping to bring on, but she's had a few problems with musculoskeletal stuff, so we've had a few setbacks with her and just mentally not quite ready. So she's at training for 5 weeks, and hopefully when I get back I'll be able to jump on her, because she's just a little bit too intelligent, so she knows how to get around me.
They're always just a little bit too intelligent for us. One step ahead of us.
Oh, she's a smart girl. It was when we taught her flying changes at the end of last year, and she caught on to them so quick that she started throwing them in the counter canter in the grade 4 test, and we'd be flying her back and she'd be doing 2-time changes on a counter circle, and you'd be like, just stay. And you could see she was so pleased with herself, because you'd pull her up and she'd be like, thank you. You're like, and she was only like 6 then, so she's a clever cookie, but she's just a little too intelligent.
Movements for the grade 4 test, what sort of movements are there?
Pretty much advanced pre-St George work without flying changes. So we have walkthroughs, which, considering most of the grade 4 horses are FEI horses, it really does play with their minds a bit, because we have medium canter on a 20-metre circle, which my horse, when I first got her, Kiwi, was like, I don't do this, it's straight lines. Straight lines are extended, circles are slow and collected, and she's still not particularly keen on doing it on the circle, but she'll cope with it.
That's really interesting. So what other things have you had to deal with in terms of that transition?
Obviously using the 2 whips as legs. She had Callista Field, who was a New Zealand Olympian for 2000, rider, trainer, breaker, rider and competitor for 11 years. So
11 years that partnership?
yeah, she had her from a foal. She actually bred her, so she's half sister, I think, to Callista's Olympic mare. So
Wow, I didn't know that.
yeah, she's related to one of Stuart's eventers too, I think, Vittori or
Yes,
Pledomere,
yes.
one of those two.
One of those.
Yeah, so, but she's been very good at compensating. She occasionally goes, yeah, nah, not interested.
So Joy,
But
how do you teach your horse the difference between the legs and the whip and doing that transition?
well, a lot of it is I put the whip where my leg would go. So for like impulsion or something like that, it goes obviously on the bum and for engagement and stuff, but for half pass and stuff, I'll twist it down so it sits on where my leg should be, basically. And they get used to it, and again, just seat cues and a lot of rein cues, and they adapt eventually. The hardest thing for her was the trot half pass going left, because I had absolutely no right leg whatsoever to put on her, and I also sit across to the right, so she's like,
I think everyone does that. I think that's
she was kind of just
everywhere.
like, what the hell are you doing? You're sitting this way, asking me to go that way. I don't understand. And she just literally just stopped. She'd just be like, I'm not going. I don't understand what you want. I'm just going to stay here until you figure yourself out. So.
And what's her favourite thing? She like carrots, sugar. Does she have a little quirky treat?
She was really addicted to licorice, but we had to take her off that because obviously it's swabbable. So she hated us for about 2 weeks when we weaned her off that and put her on the sugar. But she's pretty happy with pretty much anything. We call her the bottomless pit because she'll just keep eating. She doesn't care. I was like at Young Riders 3 weeks ago. We gave her a biscuit while we were plating her up, a biscuit in the stables, a biscuit on the way there, a biscuit while she's standing by the float, a biscuit when she got back on the float to come home, and a biscuit when she got home, and she ate it all. She just keeps eating. She doesn't care. And scratches. She's an absolute tart for scratches.
Yeah, they love their scratches.
Yeah, that's how we kind of get around the grumpiness of her. She'll pin her ears back and you're like, come on, and then she'll kind of go, yep, give you a neck and you scratch her, and then she's like, okay. I'll allow you to touch me now, sort of thing. So she's very much a prima donna and very much knows that she's number one.
So you'll miss her. You've obviously grown a very, very strong partnership in a very short period of time.
Yeah, I mean, for the last year we've lived in each other's pockets basically. I've seen her pretty much every day of the week, so and I think being a para we have to have that little bit of extra connection with our horses, because obviously we've got to trust them a little bit more. We're already partially broken when we get on, so we don't, I think with her especially, she can be that bit of a standoffish mare that if you treat her wrong, she just won't work for you. And again, with dislocations and stuff, she has to help me around a bit occasionally and make up for me. So yeah, I think she's a nice, personable mare to get on with once you get past the grumpiness. She's quite a character, and you can't help but fall in love with her, really. She's a nice horse. She's a good horse to work with.
Well, you looked great at Sydney CBI. That was the first time that I saw you. So
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing you here today, and really, really good luck.
Thank you.
In 2 and a bit weeks or 3 weeks?
Oh, I honestly have no idea. I think it's about 20 days, which is really, really, really horrifying. I was like, oh yeah, it's still a month away. It's really not.
Gear? When do you get all of that?
Yeah, we've got part of our staging
So
kit.
you've got your...
This is the EA stuff.
Okay,
So
can you do a twirl around? What do
we
you get?
can do the EA twirl. Hang on, if I can unzip. So we have the jacket.
Oh, I like the Australia. That's
And we have a matching vest, which I'll probably be riding on in later, and then we have the green and gold shirt as well.
Wow, that has the
With the
on
gold
the side.
and
very trendy.
Same thing,
eh?
we've got the Southern Cross vest back as well.
I like that.
Yeah, it's quite nice and quite fitted, which is good because I hate things that are
So do
baggy.
you get rugs? Do you get a
Yeah,
show
we get that all over there. We get a cotton and a cozy wool for the horses,
Wow.
as well as
I'd sleep on I'd make that my bed.
I'm not sure because obviously I don't own the horse, so the rugs actually go to the owners.
Oh, do
So
they? Damn it!
I'm going to get a duplicate set made probably
I'd get a
because
duplicate set made.
my mum works at a saddlery, so I shouldn't be able to flick it around too badly.
Oh, I hope so.
But we've got part of our kit for travelling, so we've got our backpack and a couple
do you
of.
get a backpack? Do you get a suitcase as well?
Ironically enough, we get that over there,
I don't understand.
which I thought was really strange. But yeah, we get a 120 litre suitcase when we land in London. So
Oh, and what a special hat? Or?
we're getting a hat with the Australian flag down the middle. We're wearing the same short jacket that you've seen the show jumpers
They're
in.
beautiful because they've got the gold on the...
We'll have a stock pin that's from the APC, so the little APC emblem's been made into a stock pin for us, and basically have tracksuits, t-shirts, training singlets.
Get the bathers? I wonder whether or not...
No, we don't get
Set
bathers,
across
but we do get the compression skins in green and gold, which will be quite fun. So that'll be quite cool. What else do we get? There's a whole bucket load of stuff. I was like, this is not going to fit into my suitcase.
Especially if you've got a...
I'm gonna have
was
to-
it 25 kilos?
Yeah, we have to. I've had to send half of my stuff back from here with Mum because it's just too much. I can't fit it in everywhere. So half of the riding gear I've used down here is going back to Sydney with Mum on Wednesday. So
Well, good luck, and thank you for just giving us just a couple of minutes of your time.
not a problem at all.
See you again and have an